Duh. Zero. Zero. Nigga, that's dry snitching. That's dry snitching. And then you gonna say you ain't want to tell the police. You might as well tell the police, because I don't know how it work in Texas, but the state don't need you to press charges, especially when they got a video and a recorded statement like you made on the news. I don't know what the fuck that shit was about. I don't know what's going on in Texas. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to get into making no jokes, but Zero just took a loss. And I don't know how you take a loss from a zero. What Dog did look bad, and he is wrong for that shit. And you should have let it ride right there. That's the problem. A lot of us don't know when to let it ride right there. You're supposed to let that ride right there. Now, what other bullshit we got going on? Vivica Fox. I'm about tired of all of these black women that they pick to put on TV. It's like they only pick self-hating black women to put on primetime TV. You want to talk about what's destroying the black family? When a black woman, where life comes from, all life, covers up all her natural blackness with the Europeanism that they buy from the Asians. That's what's killing the black families. All that self-hate. It's hard for a kid to look at their mother, not love their naturalism. It's very hard. Now, we could blame a lot of things on a lot of shit, but why we don't never talk about that? You know why I love myself so much? Because my mama had to love herself. Had to. Big ass difference in my life compared to some of the guys I grew up with who mother didn't love themselves. Something to think about. But seeing how we in this world that's influenced for us to fail, where they keep putting a woman in front of the man instead of respecting us being side by side, this is what we dealing with. This is what we dealing with. Now, what other bullshit transpired today? Let's see. Them Bogalusa niggas. Come on, dog. Come on. You hot as a firecracker. Y'all all famous. Everybody rapping about everything they do. You know the feds watching. You know the police is watching. And y'all gonna war right now? Come on, dog. Niggas should have been more dangerous before that bullshit happened. Motherfuckers getting their mama shot. I was on here the other day and people like, nigga, Detroit got a high murder rate and this, and this. Let me tell you something about Detroit and this motherfucking murder rate or what the fuck goes on here. Most of the time when you see something that happened to somebody, they did something. Drive-bys are not a common thing here. Drive-bys are not a common thing here. Public beefing is not a public beefing is not a thing here. It's so many different things that's not a thing here. They're very rarities. They're very rarities. And the people that you see doing some of these things that we talking about that I say don't work here, you know what they got to do? They got to answer to other Detroiters when they come back here. Because that shit don't fly. And we not perfect. This is a nasty place. Nasty place. We ain't perfect. We just different. We get into them differences as you get to know me, because I'm going to show you those differences. Now, that shit these niggas doing, where it's 10 of us malnutrition mama's boys warring against 10 malnutrition mama's boys from across the street, and we both being funded by some blankety blank man company that's gonna own your music and my music after we make a 20-score war, killing everybody, and making songs about it. Does that shit make sense to you? Now I ask you, is Charleston White worse than somebody getting their mama shot? Is what Charleston White saying worse than a motherfucker getting their grandmama house shot up? Their grandmamas dying, their grandparents dying alive in a fucking fire because you beefing with a nigga over some shit you said for a gang? Get granny killed? Granny? I miss my grandmothers so much right now. I give up all you fuck niggas for them to be alive. I couldn't imagine giving up granny for some bullshit. Nigga, I'm mad I lost my granny to cancer. If I lost her to some bullshit, nigga, please. You know? Nigga, please. That whole Rob, I knew when that whole Rob the Plug shit started, the game was changing. When motherfuckers who never sold dope was putting out songs about that. We gonna get into that too. Like I told you, I'm a different type of YouTuber. And YouTube say I gotta make longer videos to get my channel to a certain status. I was compressing the game into real short segments because I don't want to lose your attention. And what I'm saying is important to me because I know it's more important to you. You just don't know. Or maybe you do know. But let me tell you, I done made so many motherfucking mistakes, fucked up so much money that did not have to be fucked up. I just want to share it with you. And then not only that, now I got my mind right. We about to walk through me getting it together and doing better together. So you know I ain't bullshitting with you. You saw what happened in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas saw me buy a house from one city while I was vacationing in another city. Side note, I still ain't closed on that house. They got my bank account locked up. All in my shit. Keep making me verify money. You see this house right here? This house? I bought this bitch with drug money in a day. I wasn't even there. Wasn't even there. Other house, same thing. All my houses, same thing. Now I'm stepping into this legit shit. It took 2 months of motherfuckers verifying me. Like I ain't been legit for some years now. That's why some street niggas don't want to change. Why you want to go through that? Be recertified. And you done spent all these years putting your life on the line to be certified. I understand. They don't make it right. Just because they wrong don't make not doing what you should do right. What else is it today? Trader Truth, Zero. We ain't feeding into that whack 100 shit. We ain't feeding into that. I don't know how that nigga... Hey. Either everybody in on it or motherfuckers is couch cushion soft. That's what I'm gonna say about that. And that's even more fucked up because these motherfuckers be rapping to my son and my nephew like they top gangster #1. And you see all these people get disrespected in the worst way. And they don't even say nothing back. So what is all that shit you rapping in them songs to my nephews? Please tell me. Please tell me. Because in my songs, I don't rap about responding to a motherfucker's opinion or what they think or they lies. But you niggas do. But when it happened and a formidable opponent is doing it, you don't even correct that nigga. I got questions. I got questions for a lot of you niggas. But I ain't gonna ask them. Because I ain't about to shame black people in front of those people. But indirectly, I'm giving you the opportunity to check yourself, baby. As you should. Can't pass the test if you don't get checked. Can't pass the test unless you don't get checked. Ooh, I'm just saying. You know, a lot of these rappers, a lot of these YouTubers, a lot of these guys I get involved in this shit, somebody asked me like, yo, man, well, what you got to offer your artists? And for a minute, I felt offended. And then I realized it's a good question. But then I felt re-offended because what the fuck do these niggas have to offer? To be a player hater? Yeah, I'm going to sign you and keep you under me. Yeah, I'm going to take the money from the Jewish man for your talent, split it with you 50-50 to make you give me 30% of all the money you make after you already split. Fuck all of this. I was changing lives before I jumped in front of a camera. That's what I got to offer a motherfucker. Facts. Ask about me. I was known across America before I put out a fucking rap song. Facts. I am owed so many fucking favors that I never cashed in. Is not even funny, baby. Not even funny. That's what I got to offer my artists. And I'm the man. Motherfuckers just don't really know it yet because I've been from the back. But as I step out, people remember me. Face card solidified. I ain't got a rant rave in the closet for them to listen to me. And that's another thing, man. Y'all be out here listening to these YouTubers' opinions and shit with that contradictory shit. I support everybody, especially any black people trying to do what they doing. What I don't support is misleading and lying to these kids because I got too many nieces and nephews for that shit. And right now, we've been congratulating bitch behavior. Men should not be jumping other men. If you want to fight a man, y'all should be able to step to the side and y'all handle that business. Y'all should be able to step to the side and handle that business. My last street fight, it wasn't recorded. A nigga tried to sneak me. I'm going to give him his credit. You know what I'm saying? He tried to sneak me. He did some real disrespectful shit when I was getting out the car. But what I do, I took the pistol, because I could have legally shot him. This Michigan. I didn't do that. I took the pistol off, threw that bitch in my man's lap, and me and that nigga danced. We danced. Obviously, I was a better ballroomer than he was. But nonetheless, ain't neither one of us lose our manhood out there. We kept it G. And then not only did we keep it G, everybody around kept it G. It was a fist fight between two different street boss teams. Motherfucker wanted my team. Needless to say, boss man Juan-o kept his squad, baby. But it wasn't no recording. It's just street lore. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm starting to notice. Most of y'all don't even know what a man is. And you see that most of these YouTubers and shit, they be in the closet, door locked, neglecting their kids and shit. On Juan-o's world, it's gonna always be real life. From a real man. You see that quality cookware that I don't use? I have somebody come over and cook for me or something. Ooh, yeah. I know niggas like me don't really exist no more, or so they make you seem like true players really do exist. They say, what's the difference between a player and a pimp? A pimp asks for shit. A pimp be demanding and expecting. A player don't do none of that. It is what the fuck it is. Everybody know what it is. And like either somebody gonna fill that role, handle that business, or they not. But a player gonna keep on playing. Period. And that's the difference. Pimps be stressed out. Players do not. And I'm a motherfucking player. Period. They ain't seen one in a long time. Hold on, take a look. Player status. Ah, shit. What else was it? Oh, bam. Lastly, back to the Vivica Fox shit. You know what? We're going to do another video for that.